Greetings, Pokefans! The Pokemon Pirate here. So today it's gonna be a video about what each generation of Pokemon gave us. So let's begin. Generation 1. The first ever Pokemon games were released in Japan in 1996 with the titles of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green. In the United States, they were released as Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. There was a game called Pokemon Yellow, which was basically made because of the success of the Pokemon anime. All were released on the Game Boy console. Pokemon Yellow follows the same trends as the Pokemon anime, like choosing Pikachu as your starter. These games were set in the Kanto region and featuring 151 Pokemons. Oh man, I could go on and on talking about it. Yeah, basically, it pioneered the whole franchise. It introduced 15 types, and the playable character in all these games was Red. Only a male playable character, there was no female protagonist. For more info about Pokemon types, watch my video Pokemon Types, link in description. Moving on to Gen 2. The games of Gold and Silver were released and an enhanced version of Pokemon Crystal for the new Game Boy Color console. Where Gold and Silver had only a male playable character, Crystal also released a female one, the first ever female character. So these were games were the setting of the Johto region and featuring 100 Pokemon. It gave us 2 additional typings, Dark and Steel type. The triple question mark type was just in the games as for one move called Curse. Generation 3. The games of Ruby and Sapphire were released with an enhanced version of Pokemon Emerald. These were released on a new console called the Game Boy Advanced. The setting of the Hoenn region, a new region somewhere in the south of Johto and Kanto, featuring about 135 Pokemon. The Hoenn regions even gave us something different, featuring weather conditions like the desert and the hail, and even contests, Pokemon contests. The playable characters of Brendan and May were there, and the redrawing of them for Pokemon Emerald, an enhanced version of the Gen 3. Generation 3 also had Gen 1 remakes of the Kanto region, titled Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green. These shared everything with Generation 1 except for they were much better and in a colored form. The playable characters were Trainer Red and Trainer Leaf. Generation 4. The games of Diamond and Pearl and an enhanced version of Pokemon Platinum. These games were released on an all-new handheld console called the Nintendo DS. It featured a touchscreen too. These games were in the setting of the Sinnoh region and introduced 107 Pokemon. The playable characters for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were Dawn and Lucas, and for Pokemon Platinum they were redrawn and redesigned, given the same names of Dawn and Lucas. Gen 4, like Gen 3, also brought us remakes, but this time for Gen 2. In the games of Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Soul Silver. These were also released on the same console, the Nintendo DS. These were in the setting of the Johto region. The playable characters were Trainer Ethan and Trainer Lyra. Sadly, Trainer Chris is not there anymore. It was replaced by Trainer Lyra. Generation 5. The games of Pokemon Black and Pokemon White and the sequels Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 were released on the Nintendo DS in the setting of the Unova region and introducing 156 Pokemon. Trivia: Unova's Dex is the largest among all. Second is Kanto. It featured a new game mechanic called Triple Battles, where 3 Pokemon battle 3 on a time. The playable characters were Trainer Hilda and Trainer Hilbert. These were redrawn like for previous generations for the next upper versions, in this case the sequels, Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Generation 6, the games of Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, featuring the Kalos region and 72 new Pokemon. This even introduced a new typing called the Fairy typing, taking the total count to 18 types. The other new game mechanic they introduced was Mega Evolutions, which is like a next tier of evolutions but a temporary one. This was released in a new console called the Nintendo 3DS. It featured 3D movement and diagonal movement. The playable characters of Trainer Callum and Trainer Serena were there in the games of X and Y. The 6th generation had also a remake of the 3rd generation games in the titles of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These were 2 released on the Nintendo 3DS and had the setting of the Hoenn region. It had everything but much better. It had the same trainers, Trainer May and Brendan, redrawn in a better way, and it also featured diagonal movement. The Alola region, or Generation 7. It introduced the games of Sun and Moon and the upper versions of Ultra Sun and Moon on the Nintendo 3DS console in the setting of an island region, Alola, and it featured many new Pokemon. It even had a new thing called as regional variants or Alolan forms in this case. Along with Alolan forms, it brought a new tier of legendary Pokemon called Ultra Beasts. As of now, there are 11. An interesting fact about this is that the legendary Pokemon of this have evolutionary lining, like Melton evolves to Melmetal. Both are legendaries or mythicals, but they evolve in this region. The trainers for these games were Trainer Elio and Trainer Selene. As like previous upper versions, they were redrawn in a better way as with the same names. This generation also featured 2 remakes, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. These are remakes of the Pokemon games of Pokemon Yellow especially. This have been released on a new handheld console called the Nintendo Switch, which is currently the console. It was used even in Generation 8. Generation 8, with the games of Sword and Shield. These games featured a new region called the Galar region and introduced many new Pokemon, Gigantamax Pokemon, which are actually Pokemon at very large sizes. There's a lot of backstory to that, but that's maybe for another video, who knows. Like the Alola region, the Galar region also introduced regional variants called Galarian forms. But a noticeable thing in this is that these Pokemon have evolutions specific only to the Galarian forms. Like Galarian Linoon evolves into a Obstagoon, which is not the case for the Hoenn one. Now who knows in 2021 which new generation they may bring. The possibilities are that they may bring a Diamond and Pearl remake or a whole new generation, whatever region. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and share this video.